Hi guys, welcome to this episode of General Sports Podcast. We're going to be talking our way through the league table 1 to 20. I'll do mine and then Dom will do his separately. So I'm just going to talk through which teams I think will finish where and then comment on that as well. If you like these videos, just please hit the like button, comment, share the videos. Right, I think Chelsea will win the league. I think their signings of Costa and Fabregas are just going to take them on to that next level. I can see them winning it. They were strong last year, got close, but I think they lacked a striker, and you think this year they've got a world-class striker in there. Second, I think Man City. They've got probably the most in-depth squad. Now they've added Mangala to their team, Willy Caballero instead of Pantilimon. So yeah, they're looking strong as well. Fernando as well, the holding midfield there. So I can only see them getting better, but don't think they're going to catch Chelsea, but I think it's going to be so close between the top three. Third, I've got Arsenal. Arsenal with 4 signings already and losing Thomas Vermaelen, but another one coming in. So hopefully they get a really good player to come in and replace Thomas Vermaelen there. Then 4, I've got Louis van Gaal's Manchester United. I don't think Manchester United could do any worse than they did last season. They've got a couple of players in already, Herrera and Shaw. I think there's more to come as well. If they can get a really good centre-back, then they're looking like a good team again. They'll probably lose Hernandez, but I think they'll do alright. I think they'll just scrape top 4 this year. And then I've got 5, Liverpool. Finished second last season, but lost the player that was the main reason for them finishing second. Luis Suarez gone to Barcelona. They've failed to reinvest that amount of money, really. Liverpool fans, I think, would like to see another world-class striker coming in. They've signed Lambert, but I'm not sure he's on the same level. He's definitely not on the same level as Suarez, but I think they'd quite like to see a Balotelli or someone coming into the club there, but at the moment I can see him finishing 5th. 6th, I've put Tottenham Hotspur. I think they signed a lot of players last year. Didn't live up to their expectations, for example, Soldado and Eric Lamela. Neither of them played particularly well, probably costing about £60 million between the two of them. So they can't be much worse, their signings. I can't see them doing too badly. I can't see them quite making Champions League places because the competition is just so strong at the moment, but I think 6th will be to where Tottenham finish. And I've got Everton, bought now Lukaku and got Ross Barkley down on a long-term deal, both positive things for them. Baines as well is going to be there next season again. But again, I'm not sure they've got enough class, Everton, to be breaking into that top 4 this season. They've got a good manager in Martinez, but yeah, I just don't think they've got the financial power to break into that. Next, I've got Newcastle at 8th. They turned into a bit of a selling club recently, but they've signed a few players as well, so I think it'll be a same old season really with Newcastle, but I think 8th will be the best they're going to finish. I don't think I think they might be a way off that top 7, but. And then I've got Stoke, Mark Hughes' Stoke. Now, I wasn't sure about Stoke because I don't really think Mark Hughes is that great a manager, but he did alright last season, and Stoke have got a decent enough team, but I think they've probably finished between 9 and 13, Stoke, but I've put them at 9, give them the benefit of the doubt. And then I've gone Swansea. I really like Gary Monk. He got the full-time job last year, but it'll be interesting with Swansea this year because obviously they've got rid of Michu now, and if they can hold on to Boney, they should do alright. But if they were to lose Boney, then I'd probably drop them where I think they're going to finish. But we can probably review right at the end of the transfer deadline where we think everyone will finish, like who ends up where. Then I've got Aston Villa. Just got Roy Keane as their assistant manager. He should push them on a little bit, but it'd be interesting for Villa again. Like they've got Benteke, it'd be interesting to see if he comes back into form. But yeah, another mid-table finish for Villa. Same old with Villa. West Ham. I've put West Ham there. I think they'll do all right next season. West Ham. They're one of those Premier League clubs that should always be in the Premier League for me. They're not a Championship side. They're a good Premier League team. Very unlikely to go down with Allardyce in charge. He'll keep pretty much any team up, quite similar to Pulis, really. Then I go on Southampton. They are the selling club, but saying that they've brought in 6 names, so I think it's a rebuilding stage at Southampton. Don't think they've done enough to go down. They need to hang on to Rodriguez and Morgan Schneiderlin. That's vital for Southampton this season. West Brom. Again, I wasn't sure about West Brom. They struggled a bit last year, but I like West Brom. They have got some quality players in there, but it'll be interesting for West Brom. They're another team that can go either way really. They occasionally get results against the big teams, but they've got quite a good squad, like as in squad morale it seems. Then I've gone Hull, done really well to get to the FA Cup final last year. Steve Bruce did really well with them. They've got some good players there. I don't think they're going to go down next year. Hull, like Curtis Davis there, El Mohammadi, players like that. Shane Long-Yelovich, yeah, I don't think they're going to go down. I might have been a bit harsh for Hull actually there. I think they might even do a bit better than 15th. Might be knocking on the door of the top half of the Premier League, in fact. QPR, I've gone in 16th. I've got them highest place of the promoted sides at 16th. I think they'll be safe this year. Redknapp in charge. I think they'll do some smart business. Hopefully they can keep on to Remy. Then hopefully they can keep on to Cesar in goal as well. And then they'll have a good side. They've got obviously Ferdinand and Corker at the back now, so they're doing it right. QPR. They're giving themselves a good chance of staying up. Then I've got Tony Pulis' Palace. Obviously worked wonders with them last season. I think they were a bit fortunate to finish as high as they did last season, but again, Palace, I consider them finishing between 17th and 12th really. You've got I put it in the order West Ham, Southampton, West Brom, Hull, QPR, Palace, but for me they could finish in the completely opposite order to that. They're so close, those teams. And then for relegation I've gone Sunderland, Leicester, Burnley. Burnley for me are goners. They've signed the likes of Marvin Sordell to keep them up. I just don't think they've got a hope. Burnley, I think they could be one of those teams that possibly might get one of the lowest Premier League total of points ever. Leicester, again, I don't think they've done smart enough. I'm not sure about Leicester. They might have enough to stay up. They won the championship so convincingly last season. So again, might have been a bit harsh to them. But then I've got Sunderland, Gus Poyet's men. They avoided the drop really close to the end last season, but they might lose. It depends if they get Barini back, but yeah, I can't see them. Don't think they'll stay up, Sunderland. I think they'll finish 18th or 19th this season. So that's my Premier League predictions, and if you think you agree with me, disagree with me, like, comment, tell me what I've got wrong, all that sort of stuff. Join us next time on GSP for Dom's predictions. Alright, thanks guys.